Yo, what's good, YouTube? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for being such loyal listeners and viewers to the show. You guys have watched this show going from this to that and this to that.
Don't do me.
I'm here to say, going forward, we will be having some changes to your viewer experience. If you want to watch the entire episode of So Shameless, you will have to become a Patreon member. You go to patreon.com/So Shameless Podcast, and you can see us every week, I believe every Monday or every Sunday on YouTube, every Monday on Patreon. Otherwise, we will be giving you snippets, I think the mids and the shorts and the things like that you'll be able to see on your YouTube channel. But to see the full episode as per Dodge's instruction.
Yes, I did that. You can ask me about it. I'll explain it. It's fine. I'm here for us.
Patreon.com/So Shameless Podcast for those of you who want to see us. And for the rest of y'all, peace.
Let's keep it a stack.
Woo!
Homeless, horny, hungry. 3 H's. For some, if a person can provide those 3 things for you, can alleviate those things for you,
you'll stay.
You probably stay with them, right? And that's most people. Simple people are like that. We see it all the time online. We see a bunch of women that's dating to eat, just to go eat. Feel me? Going to get a drink and not having to pay. Why? Because they got a coochie. You know what I'm saying? And they could entertain conversation for 15 minutes.
Trading coochie for calamari.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? We dating for the wrong reasons, so as a result, we marrying for the wrong reasons too. It starts from the beginning. We just keep thinking that marriage is a restart. Ain't no fucking restart. It's going to escalate. So be careful what you put into that shit. It's gonna. It's just gonna expound. It's gonna expand. It's gonna get. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But people change too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might have thought people it was something.
People change for the next person.
People will change. People change like, oh, now all of a sudden, we're not in love. Like, I was in love. You know what I'm saying? It takes 2 people. So if one person is fighting to be in a relationship and one isn't, it's clearly not working. Exactly. When 2 people are fighting for the same reason, now we have a groundwork of work. We can say, all right, y'all both want this. We can go to therapy. But if one person doesn't want to fight, there's no need to go to couples therapy. It's not happening. Stop wasting your time. Right? We got to be better at judging people and judging ourselves too.
I will say that another thing when getting back into this relationship, we was like, yo, we should just go to therapy just to go. Before we was going to therapy, there was always an issue on the table. There was always somebody that was going to be defensive because apparently they did something to make the other person feel bad. We weren't going just because we wanted to navigate building a really dope relationship with each other and, you know, following tools or steps that a professional could provide us to falling in love and building a concrete foundation, as Abso said. So this is just a completely different way of doing it.
Therapist should be used like a nutritionist instead of a doctor. You want the nutritionist so you don't have to see the doctor.
Man, preventative services.
Yeah, my therapist said, she was like, yo, everybody gets this wrong. They always come when it's too late. And then I got to put Band-Aids on wounds that are too big for a Band-Aid. You know what I mean? Yeah, on a gunshot wound.
Get the flu shots. You don't got to take Buckley. I'm just saying, no, listen. Yeah.
I want to speak to the ring thing because, you know, I that's important to me.
Get to it.
I want to speak on that part because, you know, I'm the girl on here right now. The ring, it goes to Absol's point of knowing who you want to be in a relationship with. You want to marry somebody that's realistic. Somebody that does not have unrealistic thought processes. Like, oh, I want a ring as big as a quarter. Do you know how much that costs? Do you know how many carats that is? Do you know what cut you want? Do you know what size you want? Are you just saying things because you think that this is like some type of grandiose expectation, or are you intentional about what it is that you want?
That's where the internet plays a part. Social media.
It's a bunch of bullshit, right? You can ask anybody about me from way back when. I hate white gold. I hate platinum. I hate silver. I also hate diamonds. I've been saying this for years. any ex that I've ever had that even had any idea of what kind of ring I would, I've always said I wanted a morganite. Always. Like, the cut has changed over the years, but I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew what my dream ring was, and I also knew that it wasn't going to cost my man $10,000-$20,000 because that's unrealistic for my lifestyle.
That's a free thinker right there too.
You are a fireman. That is stupid. We have other things and other goals that we want to accomplish as a family. I'm not walking around with this thing on my hand. It needs to be beautiful to me. It needs to be the thing that I wanted, because I gotta look at this hoe every day. It's not about your ego. It's not about what you want. I knew what carat I wanted. I knew what cut I wanted. I knew what I wanted it to look like, and I was intentional about it. I told him, this is what I want. Don't remix my shit. And we had a conversation. Like, he draws and he drew it.
You do know that you're an anomaly here.
I don't think that I am an anomaly. I think that it's about having conversations. And even if you have somebody, if they don't even know these answers, that's when you...
Because a guy can't say, yo, I don't...
always be surprises.
Do you want... Sorry. You got pants on.
I have a skirt.
I didn't mean it. So, but a guy can't suggest, hey, are you okay with getting what's the name of it? A morganite ring to a woman that is following social media standards or following traditional standards.
What is your tradition?
It's like basically like, yo, you want to get me?
If he got to ask, he ain't dating his woman.
Huh?
If he got to ask, he's not dating his woman.
He's not dating his woman.
Nah, I know. Like this, I could say right now, Shelly wants a pear-shaped diamond ring. Whenever that happens, and and I know I'm right about that. She's at pear-shaped. Whenever that does happen, it's pear-shaped.
Because pear-shaped is sexy.
So sexy.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going on 4 years, right? And I know that.